Okay, a lot nicer day today so far. Last two have been kind of crummy, cold, rainy, muddy. So far so good today. Maybe a little bit of rain later. Cooler. Don't have to worry about getting sunburned. All sweaty. Good working weather. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Got those 3 in the ground. I got 9 more to go. They're not fun, as I've said. If you're lucky, you find rocks like this size in the hole and pry them out with the bar. When you're unlucky, there's rocks in there this big, and that's when you say that's as deep as it goes. Or they can, believe me, they get bigger. So, a lot nicer weather. I guess we could say I've had a couple days of rest. I dinked around inside. I did have 3 eggs on the gas stove this morning, since I got that hooked up. And I chugged me a Pepsi today. So, as they say, let's rock and roll. Okay, number 4. Down in the hole. Number 5. Holy smokes. Me and number 5 here. We had a battle. Get my twin shade out of the way. Oh, it's going to be there. Me and that hole, we had some words. When I get mad, I start to sound like Eustace. I think I watch too much Gunsmoke late at night. I mean, what else is there to watch besides the My Pillow guy? That one was all rock. This stuff. Since the bulldozer took out a big chunk of this hill here, that's what I'm at. This hole in this area will probably be just as much fun. So yeah, that was, I might call that one a doozy. So, I got the 4 corners in. Now, since I am not going to use concrete, plug, well, if I can grab this bag, plug to Menards. I told the guy, Menards, I'm not using concrete, what can I do? How much rock, blah, blah, blah. He said, we got this new stuff. Sets in 3 to 5 minutes. This bag replaces a full bag of concrete. 80 pounds it says. I'm using 4x4s, a 10-inch diameter hole. Some things are better left not said as far as how deep my hole is. But on the back here it tells you how many bags per hole you use. And there's 2 bags in there. And you mix them up, you pour it in there. And voila! So let's just say I'm probably going to have some extra of this stuff. So in this lower area, it's not really lower, it looks lower. The pad is almost level. I might let, well, we'll see how it works. Who knows? I was thinking about having some of it come out over the top on the ground and then pour some on top of the, or pour some dirt on top of the foam, just to kind of help anchor it in there. So I'm going to try to set the 4 posts next, get them level, plumb, whatever the word is, with my 4 boards, 6 boards that I got going around this, get them in the right spots. Because this hole that I started, I knew the auger moved on me, so I covered it back up. And over there, I had a hole going and I knew that it moved too, so I just covered it back up. So if I get the 4 posts in, I like this hole, I might do that one too. Get the 4 posts in good and straight. Hold on a second. There you go. If I get the 4 posts in good and straight, I can check my other holes and make sure my holes are good. Dig them puppies. I might get, we'll see. I tend to fade out as the day goes on, but look at that. They're talking about rain later today, so I was starting to think I wasn't going to get to this project. I don't like coming all the way here and just dinking around with little ones. Little ones can be done when I'm here for a month or so, or if I live here. So that's what I'm going to do next. Set the 4 posts with this foam. You're going to see how it works after I do it. I'm not going to show you the mistakes. I'll show you what it looks like after it's done right. Yeah, who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to show my mistakes. The way I squared this out, if you remember, I laid these boards here. I marked 24 feet with that pencil line. I'm down on that end going, what the heck? Something's not jiving. Okay, found it. This needs to go that way. Maybe. Oops. There. Now, maybe we've got the ticket. See, all these little wood stakes are supposed to hold. I'm talking and I don't have the camera where I'm talking. These wood stakes are supposed to hold the boards where I want them to be. I mean, I'm not building a hospital. And that's on that line, that's on that line. These boards are on that stake. That board's leaning on that stake. That corner's there. That corner's there. Kinda. Moved a little. Close enough for me. I'm the only home inspector that's coming up this way. Oh, nope. Can't have that. What's the situation here? I like that. So this board's got to go a little more. I don't think it's gonna. Oh no, I really goofed it up. Put this on that there again. It's crazy how I did this, I know. I gave up on the string and the... Anyway. Oh, gosh darn it. How many times I'll walk back and forth, that's pretty close. Okay. Now there's no gap there. Oh, this radio station I gotta listen to. If I only known when I was younger how easy it was to write songs, I think I would have done that instead of breaking my body. I mean, write a song and just put in Poker Face about a gazillion times. And you got a hit. Ugh. Okay, back to business here. We'll see you in a few. Well, there it is. One bag. The foam. And I've got it in 2 holes. The 2 posts on the north end. I've got them plumbed up. Nice and straight. They're a little wobbly. I'm going to put another bag in both of them. And I was just getting ready to work on this one. And guess what? Blue sky's gone and it's starting to rain. And there's a little bit of thunder. So I'm going to go inside and wait this out and come back out. It worked pretty good. You pull the little clip out between the two small bags and you mix them up real good for about 30 seconds. You pour it in there and you don't think it's doing anything, and then all of a sudden it comes alive. This one looks better. I'll show you when the sun comes out. I'll try to do a video. It's hard to do it by yourself. Here we go. The goo is in there. And you just hold it where you like it. Keep checking it with your level once in a while. It says 3 to 5 minutes it's supposed to set up on the bag, but on the bags inside that you can't read until you open the stuff, it says temperatures of 65 to 80 degrees is when it works best. So the minutes are a lot longer. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's kind of tricky with both. Okay. So I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, 10 or 12. And then it'll look like them other two holes. It's rising like a cake in the oven. Okay, there is 5 posts. Boy, there's a story right there. I have a weak cell phone signal up here. I don't know how many times I was trying to text with my wife today, and my phone would say that it was sent. And I wouldn't hear nothing for a long time, and then I would hear something from somebody else, but not from her. And then all of a sudden she would say she's getting duplicates, but she didn't understand what I was sending her. So that slowed me down, so finally I just put my phone away. Okay, this middle hole, I'm learning with this stuff, you better have your post in the right spot pretty quickly, because once it starts grabbing, it's like gum. And this one I wanted 60 inches in between here, well, from the middle of each post. And I had to keep measuring and holding and making sure it was plumb, all at the same time, with 2 hands, a knee, and a chin. So I put 2 bags of that stuff in there on that one. And it's almost on the line. That's close enough. So there's 5. I've got the generator running because, again, all of a sudden the Blue Eddy solar generator went from 48% to 0 with nothing plugged in. All you people on YouTube that have been getting brand new ones because you have a off-grid YouTube page, I'm about ready to be one of you guys, or the reviews are not going to be too good. So I'm charging that, and I'm charging the cordless drill that does not take 175 watts, so I can drill some holes for some wiring. When that is done, I'm going to charge, I could now probably charge the battery to my battery operated nail gun, so I could nail the end boards on here. Well, not that one, down there. I still got 7 more holes to dig. Not today, it's 4 o'clock. I didn't get as much done, I never do. rain. It rained about 4 different times. That slowed me down. The phone thing, I started to get grouchy. Few people know me. That never happens. Alright. So far so good. I like it a heck of a lot better than concrete. I did that in my younger days and I'm never doing it again. Tomorrow. Come on, no rain. No rain tomorrow. Well, here we are. Day number 23. No, it's not day 23. I don't know what it is. 7 or 8. Slept good. Probably too good. I'm about an hour behind yesterday. Must have needed it. Last night I did some Iowa math. And I was planning on an 8-foot opening here across the front. And I got to thinking, I'm never putting anything in there that wide. My pickup's not going in here. Just the skid loader, Hoss, if you don't know what it's called. Big Boss, wood splitter. So I'm going to make the opening only 6 foot. So whatever hole I had started here, I covered back up. I moved the nails over a little bit more on both sides, equal amounts. So it's going to be a 6-foot opening. Still plenty of room. My skid loader snowblower attachment is only 50 inches, so that's still plenty of room to get in and out of there. So that'll give us more room inside to put firewood with a wall in front to keep it out of the elements a little bit better. Like I said before, maybe I'll put a door in the front here someday. I don't know. I do have a red gate over here. I think it's 8 feet. I could put it in the front. Just something to, I don't know, keep the stray horse or deer or bear, or a bear to climb over. Donkey. Keep a donkey in there. There you go. Today I'm going to get a donkey. So that's what I did. So I covered them up. They weren't very deep anyhow. And this hole back here is in the right spot. I triple checked it. I wish it was done. This one was not, so I'll have to remeasure it. It was just a little dinky little starter also. But I want to get them right with the building. So that's what I'm working on. Here we go. Can't complain about the weather right now. It's perfect. I don't know, it's probably in the high 40s. We'll show you some progress later. Okay. Let me get my breath. Remember me talking about these size rocks. That's what I've been fighting in all these holes. And I said, I sure hope I don't hit any that big. Okay, let me get my twin's shadow out of the way. I got down about a foot. Hit a rock, thought, alright, breaker bar, or hit it or pry it out of there. Nope. Had to dig around it, pry it out, dig around it, pry, dig, you know. Okay, I wear a size 13 boot. That's how big that puppy was. Good times. A liar. Alright, come on, hole. Let's make this one a little easier now. Golly. Let's go. Okay. Well, 2.5 hours later, I got that one done. Wish I had one more arm here. It'd be a little easier. Alright, back to digging. Just wanted to show you the rock. Progress report. Look at that. 10 holes dug. I had another behemoth rock over there. Luckily this end over here is more dirt. I didn't have to have words with those 2 holes. So, this wind would die down. It's hard to hold everything as it is with no wind. Like I said, I need a 3rd arm. Hand, head, chin, all that's not quite enough when the wind's blowing. So if it dies down, I'm going to put the foam goop, get these puppies done today. I don't know why we call them puppies. Not kitties. Big boards. 3 more to put foam in, and then I am going to put 2 in the interior because there's not going to be much of a pitch. I know right now they all look the same. Looks like, hey Jeff, you're going to have just a flat roof. No, they're going to get cut off quite a bit back here. It's going to go whoosh. So probably 2 on the inside, matching up with the 2 that go by the door in a row with these 2. Alright, so I do have 2 more holes to dig, but I'm feeling good. I don't feel much of a breeze over here, but you see that plastic. I don't hear that music. You guys think people at YouTube are people that sit at desks and just listen for copyright infringements? Or is that all computerized where they go, hey, that song has a copyright on it. Whammo, we can't monetize that video. You tell me. That'd be a pretty boring job, wouldn't it? Okay, number 1. I'm not for hire, but I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. This is my 4 friends. And this is the goop. This is bag number 2. It's bubbling. Get in there. See that? I'm sure it's probably real good for the environment. Who knows? I found some real good cinnamon bread at the Walmart here. The bread aisle was like 90 feet long. I'm an ex-bread man, so I always got to go check out bread aisles. It's just the way it is. I found this really good cinnamon bread. And with my newly bifocal glasses, I can read stuff. And there's some California baloney on there that says there's a chemical in this bread that can possibly cause a chemical that can possibly cause cancer. What a bunch of... How many things do we come across every day that could possibly lead to something that could possibly lead to possible cancer? They had to put that on a loaf of bread. Can't remember what they call that. Something 65. What a crazy state. Why don't they just succeed from the union and be their own country? Uh-oh, I'm getting political. Hope not too many of you are from California. Alright, so this just bubbles up. Does not quite come to the top. Ooh, there was a big bubble. I need it to come to the top, so water doesn't sit here and pool and eventually cause rot to these posts. These posts are supposed to be warranted for 20 years. If I'm here in 20 years, thank you. So like this one here, it's quite a bit thirsty. So I'm probably going to have to spend more money. Have that come above the hole. They said you could trim it off. And no moisture. Well, number one, it acts like a big anchor in the ground. And then number two, no moisture gets around the post from ground level down. Keeps them from ever rotting. So, that is post number 8. Oozing and goozing. Whoops, wrong way. It's still doing stuff. It's still cooking. I'm not much of a scientist. There's probably some nerds out there that know what the word is for this. Here at the Ponderosa we call it oozing and goozing. Alright, back for more in a little bit. Alright kids, it's about 7:45 p.m. I got the 10 posts up and foamed in. That one's still oozing and goozing. So all I got left is 2 for the inside. One's gonna go in this neighborhood and one, yeah, right in there somewhere. Whoop them out in the morning. Maybe do some other stuff besides dig holes and play with foam. Tomorrow is a day to go to the city, do some laundry. I already got a hotel room. I really don't need it, but I will sleep in a nice big bed and watch some TV. Take a couple hot showers again. Get a free breakfast. Wake up in the morning and go pick up Dave. You'll have to wait and see who Dave is. And we'll bring back Dave. So, I will see you in the morning and we are going to do 2 more poles. Fire up.